In an era where geopolitical chess games unfold with the rapidity of lightning strikes, casting long shadows over the international arena, the U.S. consideration of heavy sanctions against China for its alleged support of Russia's war efforts in Ukraine ignites a firestorm of controversy. This bold move, poised to redefine the contours of global power dynamics, plunges the delicate balance of international relations into a cauldron of heated debate and sharp criticism. At the heart of this whirlwind is a critical examination of the West's moral high ground, the efficacy of sanctions as a tool of diplomacy, and the intricate web of economic interdependencies that bind the world's leading superpowers. Critics argue that such measures risk not only escalating tensions to a boiling point, but also undermining the very foundations of global economic stability, amidst accusations of hypocrisy, selective justice, and the potential for unintended consequences. The proposal challenges the international community to confront uncomfortable truths about the nature of power, influence, and the pursuit of national interests under the guise of moral righteousness. As we delve into this cauldron of controversy, we invite you to navigate the treacherous waters of international politics with us, through a labyrinth of provocative arguments, incendiary criticisms, and the relentless quest for accountability. We embark on a journey that promises to challenge your perceptions, provoke your thoughts, and perhaps even incite your passions. Stay with us till the end, as we unravel the complexities of a story that stands to reshape the future of global diplomacy and the very concept of international solidarity in the face of conflict. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. The U.S. is actively considering a wave of significant economic measures targeting an array of Chinese entities. This course of action arises from far-reaching ties that allege support to Russia amid the combat in Ukraine. Reports by media entities like CNBC suggest this wave of proposed restraints symbolizes a cession of premier interjections against Beijing. The Sino-combat duality is infused with scenario-specific nonconformities, marking not only a pivotal point in the informal collaboration but a contentious juncture, soliciting reckoning of no simplistic gist. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. In the geopolitical theater, the alignment of Beijing with Moscow postures not as mere convenience, but as a deliberate stance against the hegemony of Western dominions, particularly the U.S. This camaraderie, born from a shared aspiration to dilute U.S. influence, fortifies a bloc resistant to the dictates of democracies. The narrative weaves through corridors of power, where dialogues of dominance and dissent intertwine, reflecting a world order in flux amidst these grand chessboard moves. Beijing's official stance on non-lethal aid to conflict zones carries a veneer of neutrality, attempting to sidestep direct criticism while engaging in actions that subtly tilt the scales. Such declarations, juxtaposed against calls for the U.S. to cease its support to Ukraine, illuminate the complex dance of diplomacy and duplicity. Europe's response, shaped by its own encounter with the specter of war and the shadows of past aggressions, signals a readiness to tighten the noose around entities aiding Moscow's defiance. The looming sanctions, meticulously prepared to mark significant anniversaries, symbolize not just punitive measures but a reaffirmation of a collective stance against acts that threaten continental peace and global order. This evolving scenario, marked by strategic maneuvers and diplomatic parleys, underscores a critical juncture in international relations. But the actions and reactions of global powers to the unfolding drama in Ukraine not only shape the immediate conflict, but also sketch the contours of a new world order. In this grand narrative, the interplay of economic might, political will, and moral authority will determine the path forward. As nations grapple with the consequences of their choices on the world stage, as we delve deeper into this unfolding saga, it becomes clear that the stakes are high, not just for the immediate players but for the global community at large. The decisions made in the halls of power in Washington, Beijing, and Brussels will ripple through the annals of history, shaping the future of international diplomacy. The balance of power, and the quest for a world where sovereignty, integrity, and human dignity are upheld above all. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video and comment. Amid these pivotal moments, the fabric of international alliances and the framework of global sanctions undergo a rigorous test. The essence of diplomacy shifts, as nations are called upon to recalibrate their strategies in response to the evolving geopolitical landscape. The measures contemplated against Chinese entities for their alleged support of Russia's military endeavors represent a significant escalation in the realm of economic warfare. This strategic pivot reflects a broader attempt to address not only the immediate exigencies of the conflict in Ukraine, but also the long-term implications for international order and the rule of law. The intricacies of these sanctions, aimed at curtailing the flow of critical technologies and support mechanisms that bolster Russia's war machine, underscore a nuanced approach to containment. The global economy, interwoven through decades of trade and cooperation, finds itself at a crossroads, where the imperatives of security and sovereignty clash with the realities of economic interdependence. The potential repercussions of broad sanctions on China highlight the delicate balance that must be struck between punitive measures and the preservation of global economic stability. In this context, the role of the European Union gains prominence. The EU's concerted efforts to craft a cohesive response to the challenges posed by the war in Ukraine reflect a deepening commitment to collective action and the principles of international solidarity. The proposed sanctions against Chinese companies, part of a broader strategy to tighten the noose around Russia's economic capabilities, signal a willingness to confront difficult truths and take decisive steps to uphold international norms. Yet, the path forward is fraught with complexity. The dialogue between the US and its allies, centered around the formulation and implementation of sanctions, underscores the necessity of a unified front in the face of aggression. However, achieving consensus among diverse nations, each with its own set of interests and perspectives, poses a formidable challenge. The quest for a coordinated approach to sanctions and diplomatic pressure necessitates a delicate balancing act, one that accommodates the varied priorities and concerns of the international community. As nations navigate these turbulent waters, the enduring strength of democratic values and the rule of law emerges as a beacon of hope. The resolve displayed by the US, the EU, and their allies in confronting the challenges posed by the war in Ukraine and the broader implications for global peace and security serves as a testament to the resilience of the international order, the commitment to principles of justice, sovereignty, and human dignity, but even in the face of daunting obstacles, reflects the underlying moral imperative that guides the actions of democratic nations. In the grand scheme of international relations, the measures taken against entities supporting Russia's military efforts are more than just economic sanctions. They are a statement of principle. They represent a collective determination to stand against aggression, to defend the vulnerable, and to preserve the foundations of a rules-based international system. This moment of crisis, therefore, offers an opportunity for reflection and recommitment to the ideals that have long underpinned the quest for a more just and peaceful world. As the situation continues to evolve, the global community remains vigilant, ready to adapt and respond to new developments. The dialogue among nations, the strategies employed to address the crisis, and the solidarity demonstrated in the face of adversity will shape the course of history. In this moment of uncertainty, the enduring values of democracy, rule of law, and international cooperation stand as guiding lights, illuminating the path toward a future where peace and justice prevail. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.